We are talking Detroit Lions versus Chicago Bears analysis, breakdown, and prediction video. We're breaking it all down for you guys. We're going to go through the nitty-gritty details. We'll do offense versus defense, go over everything, and at the end, I'll give you a prediction of what I think potentially could happen for this big, giant NFC North showdown game. But before we get into today's video, if you think it's a smart and sound idea to climb all the way up to Mount Nama Falls in Oregon, get at the top, and decide to jump off, diving headfirst into the small little pool at the bottom, go ahead and subscribe to my channel because we talk all things Detroit Lions news and rumors. And sometimes being a Lions fan, you can feel like you smash your face right in the ground. Also, take that like button with you and let that bad boy get crushed. Let's get into today's Lions versus Bears. If you don't know, now you know. The Detroit Lions are 5-point favorites right now. That is the over and under. The game is at 1 p.m. Like always, home for Lions fans, on the road for Chicago Bears. The total over and under is 51.5. Bears are the underdog. What is coming in? Well, you have the Detroit Lions record of 7-8. Scoring offense, they do 28 points per game. That's 5th in the NFL. Scoring defense, 26.7, 32nd in the NFL. Chicago Bears, woof, they're having a rough one here. 3 wins, 12 losses. Scoring offense, they do 20.2. That's 22nd in the NFL. Scoring defense is 26.2. And again, I think when I look at this over and under and I look at the point spread, I'm not sure about will the Lions match, but I do think it will be over of 51.5. So go to chessboards.com/lionsbet. Put in promo code LIONS125 and you'll get a 125% deposit bonus. If you want to make some money, it's easier to do it this way than it is doing a scratch-off ticket or going to a casino. I got a question for you. Who do you think is going to win this game? Do you think the Detroit Lions are going to win? Put DET in the comment section for Detroit. If you think the Bears are going to do the upset, put CHI. I'm curious to see what you guys think. Let's go on with these matchups here. Again, you got the Lions offense really good right now in the NFL. 28 points per game they're doing, and that's pretty good. But points allowed for the Chicago Bears is something we haven't seen in a long time. It's 26.2. It's not good. That's 30th in the NFL. I'll take the over in the Detroit Lions on that bad boy. Total yards per game, 375.5, 4th in the NFL. Allowed yards per game for the Bears, 360.3, 24th. Again, not good. I'll take the over on both. Passing yards per game, the Detroit Lions do 254.91, 8th. Passing yards allowed is 209.1, 12th in the NFL. I'll take the over on both, but just a little bit over for the Lions. Rushing yards per game, Lions are starting to fall a little bit. They're halfway with 120.7. Rushing yards per game, though, the Bears' defense is terrible at 151.2, 30th in the NFL. The Detroit Lions need to run in this football game. I expect them to get over on both. Lions are 10th in the NFL with +3 in the turnovers, and right now the Bears are absolutely equal. They're 5th with 0. Who are players the Lions got to watch for? Well, they're not that big in sacks this year. Their leading sack is Raheem Brisker. I don't know why I say it's Brisker, but it's Brisker with 4. Got Jack Sanborn at 2. Travis Gibson at 2. Justin Jones at 2. Don Robinson at 1.5. They're just not what we're used to seeing for Chicago. We're used to seeing a team that just crushes you defensively, but they're not that right now. They're just not. Let's switch it up with the Lions defense versus the Bears offense. Right now, the Lions defense, I'm not doing the caveat because we got demolished in the Panthers. But the points allowed per game right now is 26.7. That's 32nd in the NFL. We are just getting hammered. And points per game for the Bears offense is 20.2, 22nd. I'm going to take the over on that. I'm going to take the over, but I'm going to take the under on the Lions giving up. Yards allowed per game, the Detroit Lions are worse in the NFL, 409.9. Total yards per game is 316.3, 26 in the NFL. I'll take the over for Chicago, under on the Lions. Passing yards per game, the Lions are 264.1. That's 30th in the NFL. Passing yards, they are terrible. 136.5, 32nd in the NFL. That is a real number. They are only passing for 136.5. That's unbelievable. That's terrible. They got their offense, don't have weapons for Justin Fields. But I'm going to take the over for what they normally do for the Bears offense and definitely under for the Lions defense. Rushing yards per game, the Lions are allowing 145.9, 27th the NFL. Rushing yards per game, they're first right now, 117.5. I'm taking the over on both. I think the Bears are going to be able to run the football like crazy on our beloved Detroit Lions. Why? Because they're the best in the NFL, and the Lions are one of the worst, and they got cremated versus the Panthers. Who do you got in this game? Put DET for Detroit. Put CHI for Chicago. I want to know you guys got winning this game. A player the Lions need to pay attention to on offense. This one is simple, folks. It's Justin Fields. Justin Fields is absolutely getting it done right now. He's their whole offense. Let's be 100% on this. Right now, is their offense. We said, Mike, they're not passing nothing over there. The Chicago Bears offense is booty cheeks in the pass game. Yeah, they are. 2,167 yards in the pass, 16 touchdowns, 10 receptions, a QBR of 55.5 for Justin Fields. That's his passing. His rushing, he's already rushed for 1,000 yards. This guy has rushed for 1,000 yards already as a quarterback. Isn't that just insane? He is the guy getting it done in the rush game. 8 touchdowns rushing. 8. He averages 72.2. Their whole offense is the Chicago Bears. Let's be honest. That is what it is. Let's look at the results, though, for the game here. And actually, the 49ers, it doesn't show it here, but they beat the 49ers in this game. They lost to the Green Bay Packers 10-27. They defeated the Houston Texans, who are a bad football team, 23-20. They then lost to the New York Giants, who the Lions beat. They lost to the Minnesota Vikings, who is the NFC North champs. Continue on here. They lost to the Washington football team. They defeated the Patriots. What a weird game, 33-14. They lost to Dallas. They lost to Miami. They lost to the Detroit Lions. Let's continue on. They lost to Atlanta, lost to the Jets, lost to Green Bay, lost to Philadelphia, lost to Buffalo Bills. So they've been on a losing streak. This is why they're really not a good football team. They're just having some bad luck. They really are, with a lot of losses going on here. But what about injuries? Injuries are definitely a part of each game, and they're beat up. They're tore up right now. Look at all the injuries that they have. Now, we're going to wait for the injury report to come out on Friday, and then we'll know a little bit more, obviously, before the game. But Mack, hurt. Albright, hurt. Moore, hurt. Anthony, hurt. Young, hurt. Sharp, hurt. Equanius St. Brown, hurt. Their tight end, hurt. Chase Claypool, hurt. This is why their offense is bad. 2 of their guards hurt. This team is tore up with the injuries. And a lot of these guys are probably not going to play. We'll wait for their real injury report, but they got a lot of injuries, and they are injury struck. You look at the Detroit Lions, it's opposite. Deshon Elliot, he didn't play last week. He got hurt. He's probably questionable. Frank Ragnow is going to play. That's a problem for the Chicago Bears, and it's a good positive for the Detroit Lions. They're hurt, and we're not. What about what to watch for in this game? I got 5 things we need to watch for. First off, the Detroit Lions, they got to win the turnover battle in this game, and Justin Fields has fumbled 9 times. He's thrown multiple picks and 10 interceptions. This is an opportunity for the Detroit Lions to win the turnover game. Win, get interceptions, fumble recovery on Justin Fields, get it done, and don't turn the football over. How about we need to stop the run? This is the best run team in the NFL. We just showed you the stats on Justin Fields. These guys can run all over you. The Lions got destroyed versus the Panthers on run defense last week. We need to stop the run. If they stop the run, the Lions are going to win this game. We need to run the football. Get back to what we are. We are a good run team. Let's run the football. Jamal Williams, DeAndre Swift, Justin Jackson. Let's get in there. Get it done, folks. We can do it. Run the football. Win the game. We need to have an aggressive offense. We need to be aggressive. We have an opportunity here to get our confidence back against a defense that's reeling. So I want to see Jared Goff, Ben Johnson, get aggressive. Run the football, take deep shots. Go for it. Let's put up some points. Let's smack them in the face. That's what the Lions offense needs to do. We need to win start to finish in this game. Start off hot, finish hot. Don't let up. And it's not for, well, that's how you win. I want for the confidence building. I want a blowout victory. That's what I want in this game because we have a big game final week at the Green Bay Packers, who we have to win. We got to win out. We have to win. So let's get our confidence back. Beat the brakes off the Chicago Bears. Okay? Then go into the Packers game as do or die. That's how you do it. What is the prediction for this bad boy? I got the Detroit Lions winning 36-23. I think this should be a victory the Lions should get. They're favored. They're at home. It's going to be a crazy crowd. The Chicago Bears are reeling with injuries. The Lions got a good offense, beat the hell out of them in this game, and I think this should not be a worried game. It shouldn't be. We've seen it before where it has been, but it shouldn't be. You can go ahead and follow me on all these social media sites. Find me on Facebook, Lions Nation Unite, Twitter, Instagram. Connect with the social media. Let's get the connections going, folks. Follow me. Let's get it done. Adios.